How low can you go?
If you don't like what people post on their own social media websites, i.e. Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, Tumblr, etc., the list goes on. If you don't like what they post, unfriend them, block them, delete them, move on. I will never understand why people who don't agree with what you post on your own page always feel the need to come to your page and argue and debate and belittle and just blah 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 blah. Okay, I just feel like that's a complete waste of time on both parts. Okay, I have a life, I'm assuming you have a life, well maybe you don't because you feel free to spend all this time to disagree with everything people post. This is how I deal with it. If I see something that I personally don't care to see and I don't agree with, you know, if I see some racist comments, some bigotry, some sexist, classist, homophobic, just straight up ignorance and stuff that I don't agree with, I'm not gonna go on your page and look at the status even more and type a whole bunch of nonsense in the comment box. I'm just gonna keep scrolling and not even go to your page. Number two, if I continue to see it, there's a neat thing, especially on Facebook. You can block that person's posts and status updates. You can block their individual posts. You don't have to necessarily block them or unfriend them, but you won't see any of their Facebook statuses and updates and posts in your feed, in your timeline. Or three, you can unfriend them. Or four, you can just block them and you'll never see them again on your social media website. That's the advice I like to give to you all, because wasting time getting angry in the comment box and debating on someone else's page is a freaking waste of time. And it's childish and pathetic, quite frankly. Another thing is, especially with this the Black Lives Matter and dealing with racism and sexism and classism and all of the catastrophes and oppression that's going on in this country and around this world, I have noticed that in my time feed, in my timeline, you notice all of the bigots that you're friends with. Like, it's crazy how you can really be hanging out with someone who really thinks you're a nigger, or thinks you're a faggot, or thinks you're a kike, or think you're a welfare recipient bitch. These people have these thoughts about you, but they're smiling and prancing in your face. So I suggest everyone do a social media cleanse, because 9 times out of 10, you've got a couple of bigots on your friends list, okay? Or a couple of bigots following you on Tumblr or Instagram or Twitter. So what I do is I do a social media cleanse. I delete and block your ass because I don't want to see that ignorance and bigotry on my page, and I don't condone it. But like I said, if you don't like what I post, block me, delete me, unfriend me, stop subscribing to my posts, leave me the hell alone, or I will do it for you, okay? Deuces.